Hi, lower elementary kids. Let's warm up our voices by doing hand signs and singing at the same time. Um, let's just start with the scale. Do, re. We're gonna do it in F. Do, re, mi, fa, sol. Let's try that again. So we start with a fist, and then we go to the diagonal, and then the parallel, and then the thumbs down, and then the back of the hand facing out. You should look at your palm. Do, re, mi, fa, sol. Now that was just 5 notes. Do, re, mi, fa, sol. Let's start with so and come back down. So, fa, mi, re, do. This time we're going to go all the way up and all the way down. So we're going to go from this do to this do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. Very good. Now let's try twinkle, okay? So it's going to be do, do, so, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. So, fa, mi, re. So, fa, mi, re. Do, so, la, so. Fa, mi, re, do. Very good. So there are about half the kids out there who have not watched the saga of You Better Sing, and they might not know what the word audiate means. So if you like to sing with your friends, you might suggest that they do their homework. Because when we get together again and you haven't done this, it's disrespectful for your friends to not know this, because you would be slowing them down. And you have all the time at home to spend with yourself doing this. Now, some of you might have brothers and sisters who aren't, they're jealous of your time, and they don't want you to spend time alone with yourself, and they get jealous, and they try to stop you. So you need to ask your parents, or you just find a place and you tell them, either you sing along with me or you leave me alone, because I want to get better at this, so when I'm back to school with my friends, I won't slow them down by not knowing this stuff. So, like I said, this is the 3rd and final episode of You Better Sing. And there's a really long melody at the end with all of the hand signs. It's got do, mi, so, and la, and re, and fa, and la, and ti. Now, one of the questions I asked the kids to do in their homework was to try to sing along with the intro in the song. And the intro is do, mi, so, re, fa, la. So that's, first of all, it's the first triad. It's a triad. So do, mi, so. That's called the tonic triad. So when we talk about keys, the tonic triad is the first chord you can build in the scale. So if you start with do and you skip every other note for 3 notes, you'll have a triad. In the intro, the second chord is just 1 chord higher, which is all spaces, which is re, fa, la. So re, fa, la. And then what it does is it goes back and repeats the first part. Do, mi, so, and then repeats re, fa, la. And it gets, and then at the end it goes ti, ti, do. So there, it has this do. This is the first time in that little intro that they do that do. So you should start down here and end up here. So practice that when you're watching the video, and you'll get better at it. I did a kindergarten group just before this video, and I wasn't very good at it. So the reason we practice is to get better, and you should give yourself permission not to sound great. Now, if you feel like you have to sound great all the time, that's something that you need to work on, because life isn't that way. We don't always sound great, and we also need to warm up. You know, like how many people have dogs? And when the dog gets up, he just doesn't, from a nap, he'll do some stretching, like some yoga. Like, have you ever heard downward dog, upward dog? You've heard that before. So that's what we're doing with our vocal cords. So, and please don't criticize your friends when they don't sound great. You can just change. You can just talk quietly, or think about something else. Nobody likes to be made self-conscious when they're not warmed up or they make a note. It's not fun. We spend a lot of time alone, and when we get together with our friends, that's the last thing we should do. The last thing we should do is be mean to our friends or make them self-conscious where they don't want to sing. All right, so I'm going to put an actual sheet music up, and it's going to have durations. Durations is the same thing as half notes and whole notes and quarter notes and eighth notes, but it's going to go along a timeline. And it's going to have an up and down thing, and you're also going to do the sight singing to it, okay? And the song is called A Tisket, a Tasket, and I think most of you know it. A tisket, a tasket, a green and yellow basket. I wrote a letter to my love, and on the way I dropped it. I dropped it, I dropped it. On the way I dropped it. Someone of you has picked it up and put it in your pocket. It's you. So we're just going to do the first part, and it starts on a so. So it's like, so, me, so, me, so, me, so. I did that wrong. I'm sorry. So, okay. So, me, so, me. There's a lot in there. Can I pause this? I can.